welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the 2009 2010 Toyota Camry. This one is the, if you're not sure what engine size you have, you can check here. So here, this will tell you the year and make and model of your vehicle. Clean it up nice and pretty, so I mean to where you can see. So this one here, we have a 2009 model. It's a Toyota Camry, and the engine size here, it's a 3.5 liter. So this is a V6 Toyota Camry. We're gonna be replacing the alternator, guys. The alternator is right here on the corner. It's right down there. I don't know if you can see it. Boom, you can see it. That's the alternator right there. All right, so first thing first, you're gonna want to disconnect the power or the negative. I usually do the negative. So we're gonna disconnect the negative, and then after that, you're gonna want to unplug it. There is the here's the plug to the alternator, and then here is the power wire. So you're gonna want to disconnect it from there, and then unplug it from here, from the alternator. And then there's a 10mm bolt here, which is the power wire, the charge wire. You're gonna want to unbolt that. You want to loosen that up. So there we go. That's a 10mm. And then you're gonna want to come over here and loosen up the negative. It's a 10mm as well. And just move it to the side, guys. There it is. The negative battery terminal is off. And we disconnected this one. Move the harness, so there's probably a couple of plugs that you need to unplug, so you can move the harness out the way completely. Most likely this fan here is gonna have to come out, but we're gonna try to finesse it out. So you just want to move up this over here. So there's a couple of plugs down here too. Couple of plugs that run to the alternator. The alternator and the compressor. You're gonna want to move all that out the way. This is a good process. If y'all watching this, give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. We're going to try to finesse it. The fan. We might have to get the fan out, but we'll see right now. There might be enough space. Maybe not. There is. Okay. And now, what you're going to want to get is a long ratchet. Make sure it's long, because you're going to have to get the tension off the belt. So right down in there. Right down in there, this bolt, you can barely see it, guys. Focus. Well, this bolt that I'm touching, try to zoom in. This bolt here, it's a 14. You're gonna want to put tension on it. Oh, what's happening? Fuck. Bolt right here. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to get the tension off the belt. So you want to put your little bullshit ass wrench on there. You want to take the tension off the belt. Screw that. We gotta tension the belt. Seems like I broke the belt loose. There we go. So it's up. You're gonna want to go up. Hold it. Take the belt off the alternator. You're gonna want to hold that. And then pop the belt off. Boom, there it is. It's a tight spot, guys. You just want to pop the belt off the alternator. Just remove it. Okay. Simple. Whoa. Ah, damn. Ah, damn, good. Take the air filter off. Probably remove this hose right here too. Everything comes off, guys. All this plastic shit come off. Got a couple of holes. We got a couple of. We're gonna take the fans out, guys. It's gonna be easier for us to get in there and finesse that alternator out the way. So yeah, bear with me. Let me unplug all this and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys. So far we used a 10mm ratchet. It can either be the regular ratchet with the non-ratchet in the back, open 10mm. Some pliers will come in handy. Some universal pliers. This is universal, and then a 10mm ratchet that'll help you out. Don't forget for the tensioner here, a 14mm long. This is a 15 and 14. That'll help out. And then if you got a couple of sockets and a little electric impact, that'll help out as well. This is my little Milwaukee I have. It's been good to me. And so now what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna take this clamp off here. It goes to the radiator. So you get your little universal pliers and you adjust it to where you want it. Boom. You have to just mess with it. There you go. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it's tough. So you want to just be very careful, guys. You don't want to break the neck on the radiator, because whatever you charge, you're really gonna be paying for the radiator. So it's an old ass clamp, guys. So you gotta bear with me. I hate these clamps, guys. Let me see if I can get it. Shit, this motherfucker is fucked up. Let me see if I can get this clamp to fix up. It's supposed to go right in that little slot right there. Nope. It's this little neck here, guys. Gotta bend it up. Alright, let's try it again. There we go. There we go, guys. Little bastard. Okay, you wanna just pull the hose off? Finesse that up there so where it doesn't fall. Hold the radiator like this. Let me get something to stop the leak. Let me get a rag. Alright, guys. Shove a rag up in this little bastard's mouth. Shove another one there. It's gonna drain a little bit, guys. Not too much. Not a big deal. I just don't want it to drain all over the floor, and I'm going to lay on the ground. And then this one here, got a little clamp there. Got another little clamp here. just pop those off, guys, because those pop off simple. And then it's got a clamp here for the main fan. Just pop those out the way. And just get them to stay out the way, guys. And then after that, all right. So next, guys, what seems like what's holding this radiator, guys, are these three little clamps here. 1, 2, 3. Get your little needle nose pliers. Get your little bullshit screwdriver. Just put it right here in the back of this little clamp, and get your needle nose pliers. Push those two together. Boom. Get another one. Put it right there. Boom. Then we got another one here. Boom. Make sure they're disconnected. Then this fan is going to want to come straight up. So you have to finesse this fan out, if I'm right. Unless it has more clamps on the bottom, which I hope it doesn't, because I don't want to get on. I don't want to lay down the bottom. Let me get that. And then a couple of little things you have to move here. Because the fan's hitting. There's a little reservoir here. Pop it all off, guys. It's got one screw, one 10mm bolt up here, and a clamp here that you should be out the way. And got a couple little wires. Then, Nice and back side of it. So now we got another part. Hey guys, now be patient. Little by little, guys, you'll figure out what the problem is. You'll figure out what you gotta move. The reason why I'm doing this is because I gotta get the radiator fans out. The radiator fans pop out too much. So you got two 10mm bolts here, and here. Just get them out the way, guys. Trust me, you don't want to just loosen them up. Get them out the way. Put them in your little tray. This here should help me out a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Bend it back just to get the fan out. It's just a little finesse, you know what I mean? Just gotta finesse it all out of there. Once you get the fans out of here, then you have a lot of access to get to your alternator, guys. I know it's a little more work than what it's supposed to, but trust me, it's well worth it. All right, so now we got to figure out how to take the alternator off. This is my first time doing this job, guys. You know, I'm new at this too, but I'm learning while I'm going, you know. I'm not going to turn no job down. This is what I do for a living. I do mobile mechanic, and I'm putting out a video so y'all can do it yourself too. I didn't think I was gonna have to loosen all these bolts up. Some of them you don't have to loosen them up, but down here we got a clamp down here. There we go. There we go. We got everything loosened up here. Just move it all out the way, guys. Just move it to the side. It doesn't be in your way. Simple. Okay, we have the harness disconnected from the alternator. The alternator is ready to come out. All we have to do is find out where the bolts go. We got a bolt here, and we need to find out where the other bolt's at. Most likely it's on the bottom. It's right here. Ooh. That's gonna be a tough one. Ah, you piece of shit, getting me wet. Alright, so 12 millimeter, 14 millimeter. There you go, 14 millimeter bolt. It runs right across the alternator right there. Okay, the next one, it's gonna be tough. Let me see if I can see it. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to see if I can see it for y'all. Damn. It's right down here, guys. You can't see it. It's right down there. You're not gonna be able to see it. So we gotta find a way. We gotta find a way to get it. My best way to get it is taking out that radiator hose. Go give me some napkins. Alright, guys. Finally, we got that crappy ass fucking hose off. So we want to get this hose out the way as well. Because you got another 10 millimeter, another 14 millimeter bolt. Cover this one up. Try to save the coolant because I ain't putting no more coolant in this thing, not out of my pocket. Trying to blow it all the way in there, guys. Alright, so the other one is going to be right down here under the pulley, guys. You could barely see it. You're not going to be able to see it, but it's right down in here. It's right down in here. And that's a 14 as well. So you're going to need to get a 14. This will help you out. If you have one, if you can get one of these, with like a little swivel in there, and maybe a little swivel. If you can't get one of these, if it's straight, maybe get a little swivel 14, guys. For sure, it's a swivel, a 14. A little swivel always helps on anything. So you want to go off and shove it down in there. You're gonna want to get it on by. It's already by feel. If you take this water neck off, great, do it. If it helps you, do it. Alright, so there it is. It's on there. Oh, I don't know, that might not help me out. Okay. It's on there, but it's on it. It's not helping me. Wrong way, guys. So it's back the other way. So we're gonna need to go back this way. This way, guys. Boom. There it is. We got it loose. We got it loose. She's a looser. You don't want to get it back on there. Just got to make sure the ratchet is pretty long so you can reach from here to down there. It's going to be a little while, guys, so y'all bear with me. Can't really see down there. You just got to go by hand, by feel, and just wiggle it around. Some fucking ass shit. But this is my job, so I'm just keeping it real. You know what they say, keep it real, you know what I mean? Just keeping it real. My flashlight, I can't see shit. Let me get another 14. Alright guys, alternator's out the way. I had to loosen this up to see what the hell was going on. You don't have to, but if you want, you can do it to get to the 12mm, the 14mm bolt on the alternator. I loosened up the compressor because I thought it was bolted down to the compressor. I thought the reason, guys, I say you just go ahead and unbolt the compressor because it is in a tight fit to where you're not going to be able to take it out. So just go ahead and unbolt the compressor. It's just four 12mm. And then on top of that, guys, the whole reason why I took this off, I'm not sure if I was able to take it out with the compressor on, but I know that the alternator, so the alternator goes on like this, guys. It has a 14mm bolt up here, a 14mm bolt up here, and then besides the little basher, it has a little bracket here. She ain't getting this bracket. She ain't getting this bracket on, guys. So this bracket, guys, it's on this side of the alternator. It's on this side. So the more important thing about this job is to get this little fucker off. Because if you don't get this fucker off, you're never gonna get it off. It's a 12mm. It goes right here. Unbolt that, and then the alternator should slide out. But I do recommend you unbolt the compressor. Just unbolt it and let it hang, guys. It's not going nowhere because it's got lines holding it up. Just let it hang. It'll just hang right there. It's still hanging on the. It's still on the engine. Just holding on the engine. So that's gonna help out a lot, guys. So compressor goes on first. Shit, that bitch snapped off over there. Shit happens. So well, I'm not perfect. As long as it's still on there, half of it. Alright, so we're gonna get the new compressor on, the new alternator on, then the compressor, and then just rewind everything back, guys. Whatever I took off like in order, just put everything back how it was and get this car out of here. Then she still got to get the battery. You got to get her a new battery to put it on because it's gonna be a new alternator, guys. So remember, when you change the alternator, guys, make sure you have a fully charged battery, because if not, you're gonna kill the alternator right back again. Yeah.